I'd like to just briefly go through these because it's very important that this history here actually covers everything within a nation. These boxes, and I know down the back you won't be able to read what's actually in them, but I'll just read out to you what they are. On this side there is a whare here called Te Moana-Nui-a-Kiwa, and it actually represents all the Ariki within the countries of this boundary on this map, Te Moana-Nui-a-Kiwa. Way before 1840 there was an exchange of contractual treaties within these different nations, and the reasons being they were uniting in order to protect the whenua and resources in the future. So Te Moana-Nui-a-Kiwa actually sit in this whare, in this upper house of this ko Huiarau. Te Whare Te Karere represents the archives that belong to the Maori nation. And it is really important that we're aware there are three main archives. There is Te Whare Te Karere, there is the House of St James in England, and there are the archives within Parliament within New Zealand. And I'd like to take our attention to this precious taonga, which is actually a photograph of what they call the Mandate Treaty. It is the only one that holds the seal of Queen Victoria, the seal of Waikato Tairea, who was the Taiopuru at the time of 1840, and the seal of Governor Hobson. Governor Hobson's signature and a witness to his signature. Te Whare Te Karere represents the seal of Waikato Tairea. The House of St James in England represents the seal of Queen Victoria, and the seal of Governor Hobson represents the archives here in Parliament in New Zealand. Now there have been many fires, there have been many floods, and the archives here in New Zealand have actually had a lot of damage to our history, as well as destroying our history, but it is still in its full entirety within Te Whare Te Karere and within the House of St James in England.